Doing a, they call it a crack chicken, okay? I don't know why they call it crack chicken. I don't know why. But anyway, they do call it a crack chicken. All right, the only thing I don't have that I would like to have is, I think I'm not going to use it. I usually crush up a little bit of Ritz crackers and put it in my breading, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to brown my, sometimes you take your panko stuff and you'll brown it a little bit in a skillet. I'm not going to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I've got my flour. We'll get a shot of this here. We've got my flour, my chicken, my eggs. Now I've got a little flour right here that I've got mixed up. All right, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of paprika, a little bit of onion powder, okay, and a little bit of garlic powder, okay, in my flour mix. All right, I'm going to use this on my chicken, okay. Now here I've got 2 eggs, okay. I'm going to use a little bit of heavy whipping cream. How much? Just a little bit, okay. It'll make it sort of sweet. Now I'm taking this. I don't want to mix it too hard. I'm going to put it over in my other. I've got another one that I'm going to put it over in. That's all right. Got it? Okay, now. All right, I'm going to put that in here. Okay. Okay, now. Here, then over there. All right, now what I'm going to use, something I've really grown fond of, is this, it's called a crispy panko blend. Kinder's makes it. It's a Parmesan herb. When I see these, I'm going to stock up on some of these next time I see them at the store. They're really good. Really good. Okay? I'm going to put that in there. Then I'm going to hit a little bit of the regular old, just a panko seasoned breadcrumbs. All right? Nothing real fancy. Okay? I guess the company probably wouldn't like me saying that about their panko, but what else to use it? Both of those I've cleaned out. There's something else. Oh, I know what I was thinking. I need to get some Parmesan. I forgot about the Parmesan. Is it opened? Nope. But that's easy remedied. Okay. I guess sometimes I forget to see if my stuff is opened. It's opened. Now what I'll do with this chicken, as I make this chicken, okay, I don't put a lot of Parmesan on it to start with because it burns a little bit. But this chicken will cook fast because they're not really big pieces of chicken. All right? We'll look back at those just a second, in just a minute. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit that chicken in here. I got to get my pan. Okay? Because when I hit it, I'll drop it right in here. Now, one thing I'm trying to decide about these pans because I hate it when the stuff sticks to the bottom. Okay? And I hit it pretty hard with some butter spray. I hit it pretty hard with Pam a lot of times. Okay? And I use non-stick stuff in it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hit here. All right? I'm going to take the, Janice cut these up for me into strips. Okay? Whoops, sorry. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of these in here first at a time. Okay, I hit these. Now the reason I use the tongs is I just don't like to touch the chicken. I can touch the chicken if I have to, like if it's an emergency and someone's life depends on it, I will touch the chicken. But if nobody's life does depend on it, it's not an emergency, I'm not going to touch the chicken because I don't like to. Okay, then I'm going to go with the egg and the heavy whipping cream. I'll roll that around in that just a little bit, coat that pretty good. Okay, now then I'm going with the Kinder mix. Okay, now, pretty simple. All right, you see the process? It's not complicated. If it was, I probably wouldn't be doing it. Okay? All right. Now, what I'm saying is sometimes these things are a fix. I know you fixed some of this before. And this is, for us, for two people, this is about the right amount for us, okay? It's on the edge, but sometimes what we do, we throw back a piece of chicken, like if we have a little bit too much. And then sometimes we call the neighbors and say, hey, y'all want some chicken? And Chris always says yes, okay? She likes it. So I try to give it to her. I give her some chicken. But, you know, you could do this, and this is not really a big portion, okay? You can get these little the chicken tenders. What we're looking at is doing for us, I'm looking at doing this for Christmas. Now, instead of the mayonnaise mix, instead of the egg wash, I may use a mayonnaise mix, all right? In doing that. And also, I'll give you another update that you only will get here on Cooking with John. I'm thinking about buying me an apron, okay? I'm thinking about getting me an apron. I'm not sure unless somebody's going to buy me one for Christmas. They might be going to get me one for Christmas, and I don't want to get it ahead of time, but I want to make sure that I have me one. I'm thinking about it, okay? And I know I'm a little hard to buy for because I have everything in the world. I have so much stuff that my outbuildings are bigger than the house I live in. For a reason. I am extremely, got a lot of stuff, okay? But anyway, so right here you'll see it. It's going along pretty fast. What I got to do, and when I'm doing this for Christmas, the issue will be you get really tired, man, of dipping this chicken. I don't know. I found that last time I done it, it wore me out. You're dipping that chicken all over there, and you're thinking, my Lord, how much more chicken do we have? Do we have more chicken? And I look over, because Janice tends to have me make a lot of stuff, okay? She wants everybody to have plenty. Now, I don't think like that. I think let them all cut up one piece and share it. Okay? Janice has got a little bit of a cough. Okay? But I think she's going to make it. I asked her today if she thought she's going to make it. We talked about it, didn't we, this morning at breakfast? She said if she was not going to make it, she wants me to go ahead and put her down. So what I'm going to do is, now I've got it on video too, so when the CSI looks back on it, they'll be able to say, oh, she said go ahead and put her down. I said she did too. So what I'll do is every once in a while, when she's not expecting it, I'll throw a pillow over her head and hold it real tight. Okay? And when I do that, if she really fights hard, I know that she wants to live. And she was just kidding. But I have to do that in order to make sure she's really serious about not wanting to be here. How'd that little piece of chicken come from, Jan? Okay. Turned out about right. Okay. About the right. 2 eggs, a little bit heavy whipping cream. First time I've used a heavy whipping cream for that. Usually I'll use I can use a little bit of milk, regular milk in it. But I used a heavy whipping cream this time. Okay. Now, all right, here's the deal. I've got that laid out on there pretty good, all right? These 3 things I'm done with at this point. Okay, now, I'm going to take this, and because I've seen this, all right, I'm going to hit this with a little bit of the spray butter to make it, they say it makes it brown or stick better or do something. I'm not sure what they said it did. I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to figure it on about 30 minutes at 350. I don't know if it will take exactly 30 minutes because they're small pieces of chicken. So I'm going to set them on 30, and then I'll watch them pretty close. Okay, all right. It's been about 10 minutes on the chicken. I did raise it up to 376. I'm going to turn it. Okay. I'm going to turn it. Now I'm going to do 3 things on this chicken. All right, one, I'm glad it's not sticking so I don't get real mad. Start just going off, throwing stuff all over the house and yelling and carrying on. But anyway, I'm not going to do that anyway. I'm going to I'm going to bring this out just a second. I'm not, okay. I'm going to bring it out here, and I'm going to hit it again with a little bit of the butter spray. Okay. Now you'll notice I have this apron on. Janice went and got it for me. And I know what you may be thinking. You may be thinking, oh John, your testosterone's low. That's what's happening here. Well, no, I've had it checked. It's not, all right now. This pan's getting hotter as we speak. Why will not it go back in there like it's supposed to? There it is. Okay, anyway. I'm going to drop it down, back down to 350. Seems a little hard on it there, right there. By that, the term when I say it's a little hard on it, I think it might just be hitting it, cooking a little fast. I think 20 minutes is going to be enough on the chicken. I don't want to kill it out, okay? What I would love to do to the chicken is put a little bit of butter on each piece. And I might do that. Yes, I can do it if I want to, Janice. This is cooking. I don't want to put my hand on my hip when I'm standing in this apron because I look like I may be getting light in my loafers if I do that. You could say light in your loafers. That means like you're really light, you're losing weight. But anyway, this apron is not what I'm shooting for, but Janice brought it to me and I don't want to hurt her feelings. She brought it to me so happily. It's a Christmas apron, she said. Anyway, all right, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to show you that. I'll show you the chicken. I may put a little bit of butter on some chicken that I want. And her pieces I won't put any butter on. But I really think that will make it more juicy. I think it will. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit these, each one with a little pat of butter, okay? The reason why is I do not want this chicken to be dry. This is a practice run for Christmas, all right? My grandson is on the phone right now, and I don't want him to know what I'm fixing. I'm fixing a cracked chicken, like people on crack must eat this chicken or something. I don't know why they call it cracked chicken, but anyway, I'm going to put it on. Oh, I put it on yours too, Janice. Too bad. Okay, now I'm gonna sock this back in here. Okay, and it's almost done. I think within 5 minutes, this chicken is done, man. I'm gonna let that butter melt. Oh, I don't know Parmesan it while I got it out here, cause it's about done. Okay, all right. I'm gonna hit this chicken with some Parmesan, because it's called Parmesan cracked chicken. Okay?
It's just called cracked chicken.
Oh.
You use ranch too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, back in. I went about 10 minutes. No, I went about 15 minutes so far. I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes and let the butter melt. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull this out of the oven. It took about 20, I don't know, about 20 minutes at 350 was plenty enough, okay? This is the chicken, okay? Now, also, if you really want to do something, I'm only going to do this on a few pieces of this. I can take just a little bit of honey. I'm not doing it on Janice, it's just on mine. Okay, and it really, if you don't tell anybody that you're putting the honey on it, they won't know it. And then they'll say this, oh John, why does that taste so good? All right. I'm about to edit out a lot of that coughing. Okay, all right. Okay, that's all right. All right. I'll show it to you on the plate in a minute. Okay, here we are. This is what we got. We got this chicken, which I'm very much impressed with, okay? This chicken is, okay, it's perfect. I didn't overcook my chicken. I tend to overcook my chicken sometimes. All right, it's just a bad thing that I do. This will be enough. Okay, it's very good. Everything turned out exceptionally well. The chicken is about perfect. It turned out good. I know what you're thinking, okay? Because I can pick up on what everybody's thinking at the same time, and I process it back into my mind. Okay, everybody's thinking, John, that is beautiful, but you're fixing an awful lot for supper. And you know what I'm saying? Yes, I know, you're right. But it's an issue I have, okay? I fix a little too much sometimes. But anyway, it's just the way it is. but it's hard to, I cut back a little bit, okay, but not a whole lot, but I cut back a little bit. But anyway, listen, I need you to be sure and like, share, and follow, all right? And I need you, if you don't mind, and I'm going to start pushing this a little harder, I need you to go over to YouTube, and you're going to see some cool stuff. I'm changing a lot of stuff on YouTube. I got playlists up there that go through the cooking programs. I got things like that. It's really cool to watch. I watched last night. I went over to see my mom, and I watched over there with her, and I got to laughing so hard I couldn't hardly help it, okay, because I was watching crazy stuff that goes on. I get to laughing about it, all right? But anyway, you can go over there and hit it, and you can see it on YouTube. Just put Just From the Shed. Search it. But when you do, go down, and you arrow up, and you add the channel and subscribe to it, okay? Because I got to get subscribers on YouTube, okay? We're working on a couple things. We're working on T-shirts. I don't have it finished up yet, but I'm working on T-shirts. I'm going to put something on Facebook because I need somebody that can turn a picture into a drawing. Okay, that's what I got to have. I need that if I can. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and follow. Appreciate you watching Cooking with John. God bless you. Pass the ammunition. Adios.